Okay, welcome back. All right, James.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm not too bad. Pretty good. How
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Nice, lovely day out there today.
I know the sun's shining through.
Probably the warmest day of the year, I would say. Probably. I would say.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Matt's adjusting his window there to get the right airflow behind him.
Yeah, that's a good audio.
Yeah.
We'll cut that.
Cut that. Sure. Yeah, maybe. No, keep that in. Maybe the fans want to see that.
See what happens here.
Yeah.
They can't see anything.
Well, maybe I'll show at the end if you're warm or if you're cold. You don't know.
The thing is, it's February, but the sun is
March.
right through this glass right now, so it's pretty toasty here.
Yeah.
And but it's cold outside, so we've got to get a bit of cold air coming in.
Yeah.
But we've got to equal it. It's like running the hot and the cold tap in a bath.
Oh yeah, that is a tough.
Get
tough
the balance
call.
right.
Yeah. Oh, I always find when I run a bath actually that I always get it way too hot. Because you know what, the worst thing you can do is get really cold. So when you go in there, it's cold.
Yeah, better to be too hot. I was gonna say anyway.
Yeah. But I had to get it. Like I love a bath. Like, do you ever have a bath bomb?
I've only had two in my life.
But they're
I remember
so
both times,
interesting though, aren't they? When they go in, you watch them for like 5 minutes, and then you get in. Oh,
transfixed.
yeah, because I got introduced to them into about second year of university, and it kind of it's sort of really because I never actually was a bath sort of guy. And
I don't as part of the university.
No. One of my flatmates was like, "Oh, I should try one of these." But I mean, they're incredible, really, because they sort of bring enjoyment to a bath now. I used to take a shower because I love a shower, but a bath, I've never been so relaxed in my life. I literally so the first time I ever did it, I spent 2 hours in the bath watching Peaky Blinders.
Right.
Yeah, because obviously Peaky Blinders, is
that's pretty intense.
You need a bath. You got the bath. Yeah.
Balance things out.
I mean, the bath water got pretty cold because I was pretty into it.
Yeah.
But brilliant. Yeah, I think it was like season 2, season 3 at that point when I was watching it.
Baths are underrated.
They
like
are
a good bath.
Yeah. But like, you can do them any time though. Like, I prefer
anytime.
Maybe not the morning, but like in the evening. I think for me is the best time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you can always drink in there as well, or you can eat in there as well. Like you can literally just do because you can get these tray tables now where you can balance in the bath, so you can have a book or you can have your laptop on it.
You could probably live in a bath. If you
to be fair.
Just order your food from Amazon or whatever.
Well, I mean, just like, if you get like Uber Eats or Just Eat or something, they just come in. Look at them, just come in. I'm in the bath. I'm in the bath.
Yeah.
Cover the bubbles so they can't see
top
anything.
Top of the stairs, first left. Yeah.
Well, if you're smart, if you live with someone, you're smart. You get them to do it and then to bring it in.
Yeah.
Done. Simple. You got the lazy way. You got to relax after a hard day. Oh.
Wow. Oh, nice. So things are good.
Yeah.
Been keeping clean in the bath.
Yeah. To be honest though, I haven't had a bath in ages though.
Well, you know what to do tonight.
Yeah.
After this run, we'll
get on. Oh, to be fair, I wouldn't mind one. That would be quite nice. Yeah.
Oh. Separate baths.
Separate baths. Yeah. Don't get it clear. Separate baths, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Different houses.
Different. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that would be pretty great, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah. So we've had a discussion last week with our podcast, and we thought about asking each other a few questions. But we thought we were not going to tell each other what it is until we do it now, just so it's more fun. Otherwise, you can have time to think about it. Yeah. So I'm going to start off with one of my first question to you.
All right. Go
ahead. It's about sport. So some sports can be quite boring to watch. Yeah, you agree? Some sports,
Yeah, they can be kind of Sunday afternoon take a nap.
Exactly. So my question is, what sport would most benefit from having alcohol into it? So even in the crowd or the competitors.
All right.
So I'll let you have a think. My answer to my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Snooker. So think about it.
Yeah.
The snooker players have to have like 3 or 4 pints before they come out, and at every frame, a pint.
Yeah.
The referee has to have like 1 or 2 pints every frame just to make his decisions a little less.
Yeah, do his decisions to stand his drunken decisions.
Yeah, obviously.
He's got no inhibition with his
bias anymore. Touching ball. That's fine. Yeah, and then the crowd. But for the crowd, I don't want them to drink anything because I think that would ruin it.
You need careful though, because you need some of it to like liven things up. But you need the sport to still be happening.
Yeah,
you can't just have complete chaos.
Well, we'll have a separate league.
Yeah.
So you have the normal one,
the drinkers league,
and the drinkers league. Down the pub.
Yeah.
Because that can be really funny. Because snooker is hard.
Damn.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm going to rule out water sports.
I think that's sensible, to be honest, because I think alcohol and water don't mix.
My first thought was bobsledding. You know.
Oh my god!
Which I was thinking,
the driver. I mean, that's drink driving.
maybe
surely.
maybe the driver's exempt.
Yeah.
But everyone else has to look like it's a new rules basically. You have to go down is it called a flume? I don't know anything about it really. It's just
the bobsleigh.
The bobsleigh, yeah.
Run. I think it's called the run.
Yeah. You got to make it through that without. No one can be sick. If you're sick, you're disqualified.
That is
and
tough.
You've got to clean up after yourself.
Yeah, well, sensible that is, yeah.
Right.
It's like in a taxi if you throw up, it's £50. Oh, that'd be quite interesting though, because I think what level of alcohol are you talking though? Because obviously, if you get absolutely hammered, the likelihood is you're going to throw up because you're going at such a G. The G force going down.
Just tipped over the responsible level.
Yeah.
So you're a bit like.
I like that. Yeah.
You know, you're all right. You're fine.
What about instead of alcohol and that, why don't you add food? Someone has to have like a massive burger or something before they're going on.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be pretty dangerous though. I mean, I don't know if anyone would really watch that though, because it's pretty disgusting to watch someone throw up. But
yeah, no one would be watching this at all. I think that's why they don't do it.
Yeah. Oh, that would be interesting though. That could liven up a lot. But I don't know if bobsleigh would really need that though, because if you watch it at the Olympics,
it's good.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Have you seen Cool Runnings? The Jamaican Bobsleigh team.
No, I've heard you talk about this before.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride.
This is the film about
the
team.
But it's like a true story though.
Yeah.
The Jamaican going to the Olympics. I mean, that is a brilliant film. Oh god, that is a good film. I remember I was on a school trip and we had it on the bus. Oh god, that was a great it's like an hour and a half film.
Good bus ride.
Yeah, I mean I don't like buses particularly, but that made it more interesting. Yeah. It's a good. I think I've never tried bobsleigh, and I think as a bobsleigh would be a really good thing to try. I don't think I'll be the driver because you have to drive with your shoulders because you your shoulders down. But
scary.
I would like to be at the back just to have a ride. You know,
I'm sure they're doing something else. Otherwise, why they're there?
Yeah.
I don't think they're just having a ride.
They're a ballast, no? You're way more at the back. I don't know. I have to look it up. Maybe watch some.
You're just sat at the back eating your chips or whatever. Yeah.
Slow down, mate. Oh, that'd be so fun. They should do actually a thing where they do Olympics, they do Paralympics. They should do one just for people who just don't care, who want to go for a laugh. So you just pick random, like you have to vote. So when you're on a jury, you get the jury service.
Yeah.
So what they should do is create an Olympics where random people will get picked up. So you get a thing saying, "Oh, you're doing the running," or you're doing the bobsleigh.
A national service. You just get told you're going on this event.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean anything. It's just for pride. But how funny would that be, though, if you got someone, 4 people paired up in a bobsleigh, you've never seen each other before, and have to communicate? You get a week practice to try and do it. I mean, I think that would be you could get a lot of sponsorship into that, though. Might be a few injuries, but
that is a crazy idea.
Yeah.
But until it's tried,
we
don't really know the outcome.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, if you wear a harness or a padding or something, oh, that'd be so funny.
Padding a harness. I'm sold now.
Yeah,
that's a fine idea.
Yeah. Oh, that is so sometimes the ideas come.
I naturally think about slower sports though as well. I'm thinking bowls. Probably people do play that drinking.
I think so. Yeah, because I mean, to be fair, I watched bowls on the TV the other day. Yeah. It's actually quite interesting.
I was watching it at my granddad's a couple of weeks back.
Because the skill you have to stop that ball.
They spin it in, don't they?
Yeah. Oh.
That's the thing, it takes so much patience.
Yeah.
Having alcohol, it would drop their patience level.
Yeah, that is the thing,
isn't it? Aggressive, trying to knock each other out of the way.
Which is also a tactic, though. But yeah, if you want to win, you need to be sensible. But that's probably why they don't have alcohol in any sports, to be honest, because they are sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, some of them could be quite funny though. I mean, you play pool, for example. You play pool with alcohol at the pub or something, which is I play better after a few pints myself.
Well, sometimes after 1 or 2, you lose your anxiety is reduced for that time. That's why. Probably, I guess.
Yeah.
I find the same thing if I've had 1 pint.
Yeah,
I feel it might be placebo, but I think
I think it might be placebo, but yeah, it does. It just has to. It works anyhow.
You just feel confident suddenly. You know it's good. Yeah.
You stop caring about we're gonna get this in. Yeah. So have you thought of any questions for me?
I've got a question for you because I know you like traveling.
Okay.
So I was thinking, what can I ask you about traveling? and then obviously traveling, you've got to get about by some means.
Yes.
So I was thinking, if you had to travel again, say you've got to do, like 80 days around the world or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, you've got to get around the world. It doesn't matter how long, actually, but you've just got to get all the way around the world. I want to know but each. I was going to ask, by what means would you do that? Like,
do I need to do it in the fastest time or in the most enjoyable time?
Yeah,
or
no.
the
So the most pleasant. So the way you'd most want to do it. I was just thinking about. I haven't really worked out whether to ask you about planes and boats yet. Like, how do you get across the stretches of water? So I think you need to figure out how you're going to do like land and water crossings.
Well,
separately.
I do enjoy a plane, but for enjoyability, if I was in no rush whatsoever, I had 80 days, probably the water would be a ferry, because you get a lot of things to do on a ferry. Like, I've been on a cruise before, and it is quite fun, but I think ferry, just because you get like alcohol, food just on there, and you have loads of people. Whereas on a plane, it's quick, which is great, but you basically sit next to people and you just sit there, and maybe have a film sort of thing. But if I had to go like just over the little bit of water, I would stick with ferry. But on land, 100% just rent a car.
Yeah,
you'd go
road trip.
Yeah, because I don't really like buses. I don't mind a train.
What about cycling or walking? Or is that just going to take you too long?
Well, I think what I would do is I would have a plan. So I would get a car and I would drive to loads of beauty spots on the way, hiking and all that. Because I think walking, you're not going to do the world in 80 days walking, are you, at the end of the day? So I think, get a car. And then things like you can take a car on the ferry as well. So you literally just drive from my house all the way. Because last year, for example, me and my brother and my mum, we went to Holland.
Oh yeah.
My brother was doing an Ironman, so we drove straight from England all the way there. So, that works. Yeah, it's really enjoyable as well because you get obviously you get your music on, so you make loads of playlists, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've done some drive. Edinburgh, Paris, a bit of France driving. Not like big road trips, like huge, but fun. In the road. I
think if you break it up in the car, if you have loads of people who can drive, it makes it a lot more enjoyable. So if you do 2-hour stints. The worst thing is if you're just driving by yourself for 8 hours, it's just not fun after a while. But if you make sure you have a plan ahead, it's good fun. And also, it's not that expensive to do. You'll get fuel and all that, but it's not too bad.
Yeah.
And also, you can always, if you advertise it, what I would do is I would advertise, I would get a mini, a VW camper van, and I'll get people to come with me.
See, that I think it would be the fun, doing it with a van with friends, and you can live out the van.
Yeah.
And that's probably more environmental than flying anyway.
Yeah.
So,
but it'd just be so much fun. You can just camp somewhere, get a few beers going, chill for a few days, and then crack on whenever you want to at the end of the day. And if you don't want to stop at a place, just keep driving.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I would do. Yeah, what about yourself? Do you think that's what you would do?
Maybe, yeah. At this point in time, I'd probably take it really minimalist, actually. And myself, I'd try and just hitchhike or cycle.
Yeah, solid.
Which is closer to what I'm doing soon anyway.
Of course.
So, yeah, it would be fun to see how far you can go.
Yeah.
And then boats, I guess. Just kind of scare me a bit because I'm convinced that one's going to sink soon. There's so many boats and cruise ships now.
Yeah.
And they seem kind of safe. They've got a lot of safety measures and lifeboats, but I don't know.
Titanic.
Happened before.
Yeah. Lightning doesn't strike twice, but there's so many. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so you do see boats go down. Not very often, but they go down.
Have you seen a boat go down?
On the news, Sometimes
right,
you see a boat.
Yeah.
Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean. That's true.
Yeah.
It goes down.
That's probably the most vivid image in my mind of one going down.
Yeah.
Funny. What are we going about? Sweet. Have you got any more questions for me?
I've got one more. It's an interesting one. I think it's a thinker. So I'll give my answer. So there's tons and tons of inventions. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everything's invented these days, So my question.
What do you mean everything's invented? Do you mean
people invent things constantly? Things little things you don't think you even need.
Oh right, yeah.
You get nail. Yeah, people would choose things for everything. So my question is, what would you disinvent if you could?
Okay.
So my answer,
go back to
which I hate with a passion, selfie sticks.
Oh right. Okay.
So I watched a video of this guy just going around cutting people's selfie sticks off. okay, my problem with selfie sticks isn't actually people taking pictures of themselves with a selfie stick. The problem is, so if you go, let's say go to the pyramids.
Yeah,
right.
Giza.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, so let's say you're there. The amount of people who would face their back to the pyramids, right, to take a selfie.
Yeah.
So are you actually looking at the pyramids, or are you actually looking at the pyramids through your phone?
Yeah.
So when I went traveling, I always remember I was taking a video of a shark when I was in Canada.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the shark with my eyes. I saw the shark through my phone. So from that day, I realised I'm never going to do that again.
Oh, because you missed out on that.
I missed out on it. Luckily, later on, I saw them, so it was fine.
That's good.
But like, I realised I was like, I cannot do that anymore. So my question, so that's why I hate selfie sticks, because people don't. You get great pictures with friends. I think that's really cool. But are you actually looking at what you came there to see, or are you just going there for the picture?
Yeah, like so few people do you actually see having like, oh, quick, let's capture this for memory, carry on with it in person.
Yeah.
It's normally just one person, one dude on his own, one lady on her own, just spat out, checking that their like hair's right.
Exactly.
And,
I'll tell you actually a really funny story. So I was on a boat in Canada, and we were just doing like a tour of these islands.
Yeah.
And this woman, for 100% of the time, had a selfie stick out and just doing 360s going around her. And literally, I wasn't looking at the boat or looking at the side, I was just watching her because she was so entertaining. Because literally, she constantly took photos. She must have took thousands of photos on that day.
Oh, man.
But she was in the same spot. Yeah. So she couldn't see that much different things. I mean, oh my God, it made me laugh so hard. But it was just like, why? Like, why do you need to do that? Like, cameras, I think take the picture, of course, you need to have photos, you need to have a journal or whatever. But seeing it in person and having it is just brilliant. I actually think writing about it is better than taking a photo because you remember what you've written down. Yeah, obviously, a photo is a great thing as well. But the amount of times you're going to look back at it, sometimes you'll think about it, but the likelihood is better off just to enjoy it when you're there.
Yeah, a lot of it's just baggage and luggage that you'll never take. It's like clutter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like hoarding.
I agree.
Never living in the moment. Yeah. I saw a real funny thing in Cambridge with some friends. We were looking, they've got the river that runs through there, and I can't remember the name of the boats. I don't know if you know, but they're the kind of boats.
The gondola sort of thing.
Well, that's more like that. It kind of not.
It's sort of gondola shape though.
Same kind of concept. Yeah. And they have the pole, and they push along the river. And you can do it yourself. I don't know how you like set that up, but I was watching people do this, go back and forth on the river, and then there's a guy there not looking. There's a camera, and God, it's just caused. I mean, utter chaos ensued. And then there was this one guy couldn't steer then, and so there's someone filming on the boat, on one of the boats, and there's a guy that just cannot steer, and the two of them combined caused, utter chaos. They're supposed to be keep to the left.
Yeah, of course.
Pass.
Yeah.
Maybe keeping to the right. Can't remember. One of them goes just stuck on the wrong side. There's a crash. One goes sideways. They're coming in. And everyone's crashing. There's all sorts coming in, and then just this one guy's not stopping, pushing through. It was fun to watch, but man, I can't help but think like
destructive right there.
I just think like there must be so many incidents with selfie sticks. People not looking. I mean, a lot of tourist spots in Paris. I was looking around, watching people just walk with them, and they can be helpful, especially for people that are vlogging or whatever.
Exactly.
I suppose. But
don't you feel as well, as I feel, that people they would target them more as a tourist if they have a selfie stick because they know exactly that there's obviously you stand out as a tourist, but if you have a selfie stick, you're 100% a tourist. So it's people who are going to steal stuff from you. They know who to go for. Yeah. I feel like you don't blend in as much, so they just go straight for you as well. I think you're more of a target.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon carry one if you're going somewhere where you know you're going to get and just have your planned 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then put it away again.
Yeah.
But don't be doing it for like. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't really. I don't watch barely anyone's. If someone's filming, like I don't know, the Grand Canyon, I would like to see a photo of them at the Grand Canyon, maybe, and like, oh, that's cool. Hope you have a good time.
Yeah, but like when someone shows you like a 10-minute video of them,
less.
But I tell you what, I watched someone. There's this German guy who I met when I was traveling, and he made a second clip of every place he was in. That was brilliant to watch, though, because it was like a 5-minute video of like so many places.
Yeah.
And that was interesting. But yeah, if someone just shows you one place, you're like, okay, that looks cool.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, I need to see it for myself more than like I just watch a video. Then okay.
Most of the people I've seen aren't even saying anything though. They're just filming themselves.
Yeah.
And they've happened to have some cool scenery. But it's almost the scenery is secondary, really.
Yeah,
that's the Louvre in the background, but really they're just filming themselves.
Yeah.
Check, it's like a mirror they're carrying around all the time. It's not
exactly.
It's not healthy, is it?
Like that's why I feel like you don't really need. That's why I said I should disinvent it. I think you should just have a camera or a phone and just do it. Because I mean, I can understand. I understand the uses of it, but for me, not for me at all.
Mine's actually related to this. It's a bit extreme, but mine, it's not selfie stick, but it would be instant social media.
I thought you were going to say instant coffee then.
Pour this down the drain.
Yeah.
Tea, but
okay. So what is your problem with that? Because I already agree with you, but I just want to know what you're.
I mostly do all mine for a laptop now, and it's like the old days. You get your letters, and then you sit at the desk. And you get out your letters when you're ready.
Yeah.
But when it's instant, you don't control when. You could be doing anything, constantly distracted, or people expect you to reply.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's good for mental health or for focus or getting anything done in life. Like,
I agree.
It has its merits for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes getting a text and be able to text quick, that's fine.
Yes.
Or you both log in. But I'm super strict these days with it. I'll have a set time I'm going to go online and do the messaging. And just be done with it.
You see, these days, they've created an invention to put people's phones in a box and lock it so that it releases after an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours.
Oh, I mean, and family.
Yeah, so if family gathering, you'll play a ball game, chuck all your phones in this box, lock it.
Yeah.
3 hours time, it unlocks. I mean, that's a great invention, but we should have never got to that stage where we need that invention. Yeah. But people are. So actually, yesterday, I was at the cinema.
Yeah.
Watching a film, Invisible Man, brilliant. Anyone who wants to see it, it is brilliant.
Nice.
But so we were there, me and Mum, second back row, and on one of the front rows there was this guy and this girl about 20 years old, 19 years old, and literally.
That's a big adjustment.
Yeah. I'm 18, I don't know. But literally, halfway through the film, the guy flicked onto his phone, and I can see quite well to see what they're doing, and they went on Instagram for a second, off Instagram, put the phone back down. 5 minutes later, Facebook.
It's addictive, isn't
back
it?
down.
Yeah.
But literally, they weren't sending a message to anybody. They were just clicking on their phone, and then literally kept doing it and kept doing it. And my mum made a comment after we're done. She's like, "Oh, they're not watching the film or whatever." And I just said, "Well, they're just addicted to their phone." And have they actually watched the film? No, they're just thinking about their phone, which is obviously is a problem in themselves. They got addicted to it, but
it's not healthy. I don't know. So many people I interact with, even friends in there, that do have some say it affects them in some way, or in a way that they don't control.
Like I believe if you're with your friends and you're on your phone messaging other friends or viewing other things on social media, you don't want to be with your friends you're with right now.
Yeah, get your life together.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to disinvent in social media, but instant things. I think there should be a time limit of how quickly you can, or like maybe like you're only allowed to go on your phone or something in like for a certain amount of period of day. So okay, my girlfriend is playing Animal Crossing on DS.
I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a game.
Yeah. So basically, what it does is you can only do a set amount of things per day on it.
All right, so you know you're gonna. I'm gonna be on this 24/7 if I don't cap.
So you basically run out of things to do on the day, and you can't keep going back on. And it's in real time.
Does the game set that? Or do you set it?
The game sets it, and it's all set in real time, so you can only do certain things.
Yeah.
So like that makes it so you can't go on 100%.
Yeah.
But she's banged on about it so much. That's why I know about it. I watched a 20-minute video on Animal Crossing. It comes out March 20th.
Yeah.
Day after my birthday, but she's not interested in my birthday. She's interested in Animal Crossing. She just bought 8 packs of Animal Crossing cards on Amazon. But they are quite good, to be fair. I think the game is
sounds
quite
like
cool.
You're getting interested.
Yeah, no, to be honest though, when she first showed it to me, I was like, oh, it can't be that good. But now, to be honest, it is good.
Well, it's around the time of your birthday. You never know what might turn up.
The thing is, because she's going to get it on her Switch, which is I played Mario Kart on a Switch yesterday. Right. Have you played the Nintendo Switch?
Briefly on Paris, on the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah,
strangely.
Pretty much, it's just a bigger version of the PSP.
Yeah,
but it is really interesting. It's really fun to use.
Yeah,
but I suck at Mario Kart.
All right.
Just gonna put it out there because on a Wii, when we play on the Wii,
should have a competition.
Like it's really good, but like But on the Switch, my God, it's hard because you can't turn the corners. Or maybe I only played it once. Like I played like eight races, and I won the first one, so my confidence got up. And then what kept coming last.
I don't know if you can set manual or automatic, but I can set manual.
Yeah, I mean manual is always best, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't.
It's not the gears; it's just the braking. And
Yeah, the braking.
I find you can turn easier.
Yeah, because I could not turn. I had to keep like lifting it off, and I couldn't turn. But oh my God, that was really good.
What was the point?
Yeah, I don't remember my point. Oh yeah, so Animal Crossing, it only allows you to do a certain amount of things per day. So this is what I think about social media. They should only do a certain amount. Maybe like you're restricted to maybe like 2 hours a day, and maybe you're allowed to go on for because obviously you don't need to do anything in an emergency on social media, really, do you?
I think it's a good idea, and you can self-impose it, but
yeah. Because you can set times on your phone, I think, to like how long you can do things.
Social media is good. I like the idea. I like all of it. I just don't like
friends from school who you lose contact with, and you see things like someone's pregnant, someone's got a baby or something. You're like, oh wow, someone's getting married. Yeah. Great. Someone's getting a new dog. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Like cool.
But I've come to realize I don't need constant or much. I just need drop a friend a message once in a while, or check someone's doing all right or whatever, and carry on with your life.
It's always great to message someone because someone might not be okay. So it is always good. Like I don't have a problem with social media. I say instant social.
Be connected when you need to be connected, but make sure you take time in your day to not be connected, or just sit outside. Sometimes just sit outside and do nothing. Yeah. Or yesterday, I woke up, made a coffee, and just sat in bed and thought, I'm not doing anything now. Nice. I'm just because it was a day off, or there's nothing was going on.
That is a nice
just sat and thought, I don't need to read right now. I'm just going to drink this coffee in bed.
Simple things, isn't it? Simple things.
Did get interrupted instantly, but I happened to rescue my sister. From a flood, but the intention was there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that is actually better than mine. Actually, I agree with yours more. That is a good answer. Well done. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I've won.
Yeah.
What do I get?
A
rum.
Yeah. Maybe you can tell me which way you want to go running. Pick the route.
Nice.
That is your Oh, that is I think that's probably the questions that we had. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. It didn't
that covers some big topics. Yeah. I mean, it gets so much of a tangent though, so quickly.
I love the way you go on tangent.
But I didn't mean to. But it's just I come into my head from what I heard in the last 24 hours or something, and it just goes away.
Just digging for gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, completely off topic. But I had a dream about Louis Theroux last night.
All right.
So, because I've been watching a lot of Louis Theroux documentaries recently, and I was just literally he was in my dream, like analysing.
You look a bit like him, by the way. Just put that out there.
That's like a compliment. Thank you.
The glasses. Yeah. Same hair.
But he was just analysing my life, and he kept I think he's famous for his shows saying the word "really." So when he answers, someone says something about like Christianity or something, he goes, "Oh, really?" So you're not telling me he's taking the piss or he's actually interested. He's generally interested, I think.
He's like passively just letting them talk.
Yeah, but he was in my dream, kept doing that to me, and it started getting really annoying. And that's all I really remember.
Really, James?
Yeah, really. And I was just like, really? I was eating cereal, and he goes, and I was like, "What choice have you got?" And I went like, "Oh, cornflakes." He goes, "Really?" And I was like, "Oh." So I had to change, obviously.
From cornflakes, you spiral.
Oh, yeah.
Question everything.
Yeah, I had to go to Weetabix, which was always fine, but yeah. That's all I remember actually of it, but damn, Louis Theroux, in my head,
Louis Theroux's in my head, On that, Let's draw this one.
Let's draw it to a close, I think. Yeah, we'll see you.
Sweet.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah. All right. Ciao.
Arrivederci.
Nice.